You know, The Hunt for Gollum is a movie that I have been growing in my excitement for. At first, it was a
So is Rob.
curiosity. So at first, it was a curiosity when they announced that they were going to be doing it. But once they said Peter Jackson like was not just in name a producer, but he was legitimately writing and producing this thing with his Lord of the Rings team, and he was fully involved, and he was getting his own second unit director, Andy Serkis, who of course played Gollum and has turned into a damn fine director in his own right, is going to be directing it. I've been getting more and more excited about it. Then they announced Ian McKellen was coming back to play Gandalf. Basically, they acknowledged that I almost said Tobey Maguire.
Elijah Wood.
Elijah Wood was coming back.
That'd
to
been great
play-
if they just replaced him and didn't say anything.
and see if anybody noticed.
Yeah.
He's come back. I've been growing. Well, I wasn't expecting a big piece of casting news today for The Hunt for Gollum, but we got it. Academy Award winner Kate Winslet, Academy Award winner, Emmy Award winner, on and on and on. Kate Winslet is set to play the female lead in Andy Serkis's Lord of the Rings: The Hunt for Gollum. Will uproot her family to move to New Zealand for 5 months. Breaking Baz. It says this: Kate Winslet will join Andy Serkis's Middle-earth epic The Lord of the Rings: The Hunt for Gollum in what has been described to Deadline by sources as the female lead, although the role has not yet been disclosed. Serkis and Peter Jackson spent most of last year coaxing Winslet to appear in the film, which means uprooting her family to New Zealand to shoot her scenes in the film from late May through October. Now, I want to point something out as I bring something up here. Kate Winslet is not just an Academy Award winner, okay? I'm bringing up the number here because I want to make sure I get it right. It's the sheer amount of times she's still young, relatively speaking, for the business. She's been nominated for 5 Academy Awards. 5. She finally won hers for The Reader, but she was nominated for Steve Jobs, Little Children, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, and for Iris back in 2002. And again, Emmy, her mayor of, I almost said mayor of Kingstown.
Yeah.
Mayor of Easttown was fantastic.
She was fearless in that movie too.
I mean,
What a series.
there's not many names in this business on the actress side that you can bring up that carry as much weight as Kate Winslet. There are a couple, but not a lot. And for them, and she's basically an actress who's at that place in her career with Emmys on her mantle, Oscars on her mantle, all that kind of stuff. She can do anything she wants. She can do anything she wants. And for her to say, okay, I will move to New Zealand, I will bring my family, we'll all go there for 5 months to do this, to me says that Andy Serkis and Peter Jackson have something maybe pretty special here. Like getting the band back together, that's one thing. Like getting Ian McKellen to come back and all that kind of stuff, that's good. That's very good. But the fact that you're able to get Kate Winslet to come in and do this is kind of shocking to me. And it's just another thing that has taken me from just having The Hunt for Gollum being a curiosity to me to now straight up being something I'm pretty excited about. Now, I'm not expecting it to be as good as, Fellowship of the Ring, Two Towers, Return of the King. But I am expecting it to be better than the Hobbit films. And if it can come like more north of the Hobbit and closer to Lord of the Rings films, we could be in for something really special. Clearly, Kate Winslet thinks it's something that's worth her time. So I'm excited about this. Rob, you heard about this. I was stunned. Like, I'm actually shocked that she's joining this, but it's a welcome surprise nonetheless. What do you make of it?
Well, Kate Winslet can female lead me anywhere. I'll go wherever
just
she'll
sitting
take
on
me,
that.
if you know what I'm saying.
Just sitting on that.
But, I think it's kind of cool because, Peter Jackson gave Kate Winslet her big break in Heavenly Creatures.
Yeah.
So that film, first of all, it's a terrific, that's pre-Lord of the Rings. That film is a terrific film based on a true story. And she was great in it. So, I think that Kate Winslet, I've never met her, but the thing that's always struck me about her is she's just very smart. And I think she's very savvy in terms of how the business works and the kind of projects that she's taken on. And I think that, you know, if she's thinking about, if you're going to do a project that you want your kids to see, you know, because a lot of actors talk about how their kids are totally not interested in their career or whatever. I mean, this is the kind of thing where it's a big budget film, but it's also kind of auteur driven. You know, you get to go back and work with Peter Jackson and his crew. I'm sure that going to New Zealand for 5 months is not the worst thing in the world. You know, it's a great place to go. It's a very magical place. And having lived there on and off for 3 years, I mean, it's any chance to go back there is an amazing chance to go. And I think that she's working with people that want to make something special. And I think at this point in her career, that's what she's looking for. She wants to look or work for people that she really enjoys working with, and she wants to work on things that matter, that come out and have weight. And I mean, the way she's navigated, I wouldn't have thought she would have gone to do an HBO series.
Well, she did that already.
It was incredible.
Yeah, it was so, Mare of, like, seriously, guys, we're talking about, I know there's probably a bunch of you that didn't watch it because maybe it doesn't look like that's something that's up your alley. Mare of Easttown is great. And you should really check it out.
There was no ego. Incredible performance, but I mean, it's not like she was wearing makeup, but she certainly was not glamorous in that episode or that show, even though you can't not make her glamorous. She's amazing. I think this is fantastic. Now, who's going to play Aragorn?
Or is he even in it?
Well, he's like the main character.
But I mean, they could have adapted it. But yes, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm expecting them to be Aragorn. It's not going to be Viggo Mortensen,
right?
But they're going to get somebody. So we'll have to see who. And then no matter who they cast, the whole internet's going to bitch and cry and moan and complain, as the internet does. But hopefully they end up getting somebody really great. Guys, we want to take a second to thank a sponsor of today's video, BetterHelp. You know, March is a time when we celebrate the women in our lives and recognize everything they carry every single day. Women often take on a lot, and sometimes their own well-being gets pushed to the side. And it's a great reminder of how much women give to the people in their lives. So this month is a great time to pause and reflect on the roles that you carry and the pressures that can come with them. Therapy can be a helpful space to work through those challenges, create balances, and set healthy boundaries so you can take care of yourself too. And that's where BetterHelp comes in. BetterHelp connects people with licensed therapists who follow a strict code of conduct. With over 30,000 therapists and more than 6 million people served worldwide, BetterHelp has an average rating of 4.9 out of 5 for live sessions based on 1.7 million client reviews. They also match you with a therapist based on a short questionnaire, and if your first match isn't the right fit, you can switch to another from their recommendations. Your emotional well-being matters. Find support and feel lighter in therapy. Sign up and get 10% off at betterhelp.com/Campea. That's betterhelp.com/Campea. Anyway, guys, question is for you. What do you think about this? Academy Award winner, Emmy Award winner, one of the truly best actresses in the world today is joining the hunt for Gollum. I did not have that on my bingo card today, but I think it's great. Whatever you guys think about it, jump down into the comments section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show Podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.